Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy, B Variety, back here on the YouTube channel with another video, a short video this time. So hopefully those of you guys who enjoy my videos will enjoy this one because it's a shorter one, and usually you guys have to deal with like 3 hours of my freaking shenanigans. So hopefully this one's gonna be a good one for you guys. But yeah, you see the title, guys. You click the video because you're wondering how to potentially hit more on the Nike sneakers app, specifically sneaker scratches, or just in general. I don't know. I feel like this tip that I'm gonna give you guys is just like an overall tip that'll help you hit more on the sneakers app for like more limited products. I hope. But yeah, hopefully this advice, my story, my advice will help you guys hit more. So yeah. So before we get this video started, guys, if you guys celebrate Christmas, you guys celebrate the New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Praying for everyone's health, praying for everyone's wealth. If you don't celebrate, regardless, I'm still praying for your health, still praying for your wealth. Also, if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys copped the Powerpuff Girl shoes. Which one's your favorite? Did you guys not cop any? Do you guys not even care? Because maybe some of you guys are here for the video games. Let me know. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this story started. So this isn't really like a tip video, but this is like just like my story of everything that happened to me leading up to the Powerpuff Girl drop, and how I was able to pretty easily secure 2 out of 3 of the Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, let's get started. So this story does not start when the shoes dropped, and the shoes dropped December 15th, 2023. Buttercup dropped at 3, Bubbles dropped at 4. Both of those were scratch offs, and then Blossom, the final sister, dropped as a draw. So I was able to hit on Buttercup and Bubbles for the scratch off pretty effortlessly. I did have a little bit of trouble, but when I'm talking about a little bit of trouble, I mean just like very little. So guys, like I said, this story does not start on December 15th, 2023, which is the day of the Powerpuff Girls drop. This story actually starts 6 months before that, and I remember it was 6 months before because I could see on my receipts in my sneakers app that I bought a shoe, the Nike, more specifically the Nike Dunk Low Plum Eclipse, the women's shoe. I bought that shoe, and I remember when I bought that shoe, I had trouble with that shoe getting to my house because it had been about like 5 or 7 days, and I still had not heard any news about the shoe. It still said preparing shipment, whatever, right? So long story short, I contact Nike customer service, and you know, they fix my issue, they send me the shoes, and by the end of it, this is the most important part that you guys should take away from this video. By the end of it, the customer service representative or the Nike agent or whatever, I'm not sure what they're called, but it's the agent on the sneakers app that I was talking to. But yeah. So basically, by the end of that conversation, she had asked me what am I saying? She had asked me if I had any questions. So, you know, me being a sneakerhead and me hearing about the, you know, Powerpuff Girls, because we had, at that time when those dunks dropped and I was talking to the customer service agent, the Powerpuff Girls were only, you know, they were only like rumored about. They weren't, there were no images. There was just, you know, talk about them. You know, there was nothing. It was just not officially released by Nike. So yeah, so I was, you know, interested in these because, you know, your boy is a 90s baby. Like, I was born in the 90s, you know, so I grew up watching all of these like 90s cartoons and stuff, and when I heard about Powerpuff Girls, I was like super stoked about it, you know. Like, Powerpuff Girls wasn't my favorite show, you know, but it was definitely something that I, you know, would watch when it was on because it was a good show, you know, like it was a good funny show. But yeah, basically, like I asked her about the Powerpuff Girls, and at that time, like I said, Nike hadn't officially released any, you know, information about the Powerpuff Girl collab. So at first the Nike representative was a little bit standoffish, but then after you know, she responded to me a little bit standoffish. I was like assertive. I was a little assertive. I wasn't like aggressive or anything. I was just assertive, and I was like, okay, well, I read on these like sneaker blogs that I follow that, you know, it's rumored that you guys are, you know, coming out with the Powerpuff Girl collab. Sorry, I'm trying to remember exactly what I said, but that was like 6 months ago. I think so. I remember being assertive and asking, you know, about like you know, saying like, well, I read on sneaker blogs that, you know, it was coming out, and I think I said by the end of it, like, it's really like important to me because I didn't tell her like why, because I'm a freaking 90s baby. I'm not gonna freaking talk to the Nike rep and be like, I'm a 90s baby and I like, it's my favorite show or something like that. No, it's just like, you know, I think I just said something along the lines of like that show is like really important to me or something like that. And then basically the Nike customer service representative literally responded with this, guys. I remember this clearly. She responded with something like, she said something like blah blah something in the beginning, and then she said when those shoes come out, she said like I think she said this like word for word or something along those lines. I'm sorry, it was kind of a long time ago, 6 months ago. I'm freaking always high all the time, freaking but she said something very close to this. She was like, well, when those shoes come out, I'm pretty sure they're going to look great in your collection. That's what she said. I remember that specifically. And I was like, oh shoot. And I was like, alright, like, okay, cool. Well, you know, I forgot what I said after that, but like, I remember the Nike agent specifically telling me, she said, when those shoes come out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna look great in your collection. And she wasn't lying, alright? She wasn't lying. I hit 2 out of 3 of the Powerpuff Girls on the Nike scratch off. So that is my story for you guys, alright? That is my story. Hopefully you guys got something from that. Basically, guys, the gist of the story is, you know, and after hearing that story, don't go out and like just messaging the Nike agent telling them what your favorite shoe is. Like, it has to be like organic, you know, like I feel like you can do that, but for me it was like more organic because Nike had, you know, not shipped out a shoe for me, and I was like, where's the shoe? And then by the end of the conversation, everything was good, and then she just asked if I had a question, right? And then I asked her about the Powerpuff Girls. And then she basically ended off by saying, you know, I think they're gonna look great in your collection, you know, when they come out. And then, you know, that's, I don't know. The gist of what I'm trying to say is like, you know, after hearing that story, don't go out and just like chat with the freaking, hold on, don't just like freaking chat with the freaking Nike agent and then just be like freaking, you know, hey, I want this shoe that's coming out, like whatever, you know, like, no, let it be like organic, you know, like, if there's something that I want you to take away from this story is basically to just engage with the app. I think that's the most important thing. Engage with the app. If you have an opportunity to talk to a Nike agent about an upcoming shoe, take that opportunity. I feel like that's the best 2 advices that I could give you. Is first of all, engage with the app, alright? And second of all is if you have the opportunity to ask a Nike agent about an upcoming shoe drop, I would highly suggest, whether it's released or whether it's coming out, or whether it's been officially, you know, released or, you know, officially talked about, or whether it's rumors. if you have that opportunity to talk to a Nike agent or whatever, you know, shoe brand or whatever you like, I would, or actually no, not that, just, this is just for Nike specifically, excuse me. So for Nike, you know, I would highly suggest you talk to them about it, you know, and like I said, make sure it's like organic. Don't just like go out there like fiending for the shoe, you know, come with humility and stuff. Like, don't act like you're like, you know, like I said, like freaking fiending for the shoe, and let it just be organic. So yeah, that's my biggest 2 takeaways, and hopefully guys, this will help you hit more on sneakers. All right, so these are my ultimate tips. I guess I could just, you know, I'll just repeat it one more time. I could just, you know, conclude into 2 tips. One, most importantly, engage with the app, and that involves everything, and just engage with the app, you know. That's the very broad term, and I want you to do everything broad about that, you know. So engage with the app. And then my tip number 2 is if you have an opportunity to chat with a Nike agent about an upcoming shoe that you want from them, chat with them about it, okay? Ask them about it, ask them about details, all that stuff. But make sure it's, you know, organic, and make sure you're coming with humility, all right? And those are my, you know, those are my 2 pieces of advices. And, you know, I guess I could go over how it went for me for the Buttercup and Bubbles drop short for like just, you know, like a little bit. But yeah, so like I said, 6 months ago, that interaction happened with the Nike's Nike agent. And then, you know, fast forward, I feel like I messed up this video ordering, but it's whatever, my freaking dyslexic mind. But yeah, fast forward to December 15th, 3 p.m. happens, Buttercup drops, the scratch off loads, I click on the image, it doesn't work for like 30 seconds, I close out of the app, open up the app again. Mind you, I have no other apps open, it's just Nike. So I go open it back up, I go in, I scroll up and down kind of slowly. I'm not like, you know, going crazy on it after I reopened it. So I'm going a little bit slowly, an image, like a flash loads, and then I'm able to scratch off Buttercup. I cop it, it's easy. 4 p.m. happens, Bubbles drops. I think Bubbles dropped like 30 seconds before 4 p.m. So it was a little bit before. So it was like 3:59 and some change. Same thing happened to Bubbles for me. I wasn't able to get in the first time it loaded. So I, you know, just went through it a couple times like this, a little bit fast, closed out of it, reopened it, went slow, up and down. Because if you guys aren't familiar, the scratch off was an image up top and an image up bottom. There's a text in the middle saying, you know, on the bottom image, you have to scratch it off, and, you know, it's basically telling you the rules. So you scroll up, you scroll down, because it's like 2 pages. I do that slowly. After I reopened it, Bubbles loads up. I scratch it off. Bubbles was a little bit of an issue though. I had a little bit of an issue with Bubbles because I scratched off the entire Bubbles, right? I scratched off the entire Bubbles and the video wasn't loading. And I kind of freaked out because I was like, dang, when the video doesn't load, it kind of means it's cooked, right? But then like after like 10-15 seconds, the video loaded, and, you know, I was able to cop, and that's how I was able to cop the Buttercup and the Bubbles pair on the Nike sneaker scratch off. Hopefully my story helped you guys, maybe going forward with, you know, more Nike drops, you know, being able to cop more. And also guys, whenever I buy things and I get like the emails from Nike, guys, and it says like, please give us your feedback. I don't always, but I've given feedback like maybe like a total of like, I've maybe given feedback like a total of like 7 times. And dude, I'm not even kidding you guys. Every single time when I give feedback on Nike shoes that I've purchased, that I did give the feedback on, and yeah, every single shoe that I buy, and then they give you the email saying like, did you like the shoe, and they say give you feedback, I always give the feedback. I've given them feedback like maybe like 7 times or something like that, and I'm not even kidding you guys. when I give them feedback and it says like have the option to write something, I'm not even kidding you guys. I write on there every time, give me more hype shoes, please. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. I say that specifically. I say, give me more hype shoes, please. I always say, that's why I say, I come with humility, come with respect, and you know, I say please, I say thank you, you know, all that stuff, and lo and behold, we got these, we got those, and like here, just so you, if you guys don't believe me, hold on. Guys, let me say this again. So, when I gave feedback, right, asking Nike to give me more hype shoes, you know, I'm not kidding when I feel like they kind of listened a little bit, because look at this, everything that I have here is for retail. And let me say this again, it's for retail, and it's with one account and one credit card. One account, one credit card. Not 2, not 3, not 15 accounts, not 15 credit cards. One account, one credit card. Everything here I've got for retail. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe, like I said, guys, the ultimate tip, I feel like, is just engage with Nike. Engage with Nike. They're giving you opportunities to chat with them, give them feedback, let them know what you want. So take those opportunities to let them know what you want. And I let them know I want more hype shoes, and everything here, like I said, retail. Retail, one account, one credit card. So boom, Supremes. Everything real too, by the way. SB4s. Not all of these are from Sneakers app though. Tight boots. Aprils. Color looks bad on here because of my camera. Sorry guys. Aprils. J Balvin's. Buttercups. Blossoms. I mean, Bubbles. I do have Blossoms, but that wasn't a retail W. That was for my resale homie. This, I have Tiffany. Let me bring out. I didn't even bring out the Tiffany's. Let me bring out the Tiffany's. So guys, we got neck faces, retail from Nike Sneakers. Thank you. Tiffany's from Tiffany & Co. Real life Tiffany's, no Fugazis. Look at this. These are the real deal Holyfields, baby. Look at the material. Look at the material. Alright. So guys, my major takeaways from this video for you guys, alright? My major takeaways that I want you to take away from this video in order for you to hit more sneakers on Nike, or hit more Nike sneakers, alright? My number one tips, alright, for you to hit more Nike sneakers, okay? If you were to take away anything from this video, alright, it's to engage more with Nike. Engage more with the app, engage more with their employees, you know, all that stuff, alright? Come with humility, come with respect for the employees as well as the shoes themselves, you know? Gotta respect these things, alright? Gotta respect these things, okay? So, yeah, engage with the app. If you have an opportunity to tell Nike what you want from them, tell them, but with respect, you know. So I guess that's kind of it. Engage, talk to Nike. Engage with Nike, talk to Nike, which basically just falls under engage with Nike. So guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this shorter video of how to hit more hit more Nike sneakers and more hyped Nike sneakers. So yeah, and by the way, I gotta also preface this by saying not all of this is from Sneakers app. And also something very important I gotta preface, guys, I'm also putting in that footwork, by the way. So you gotta put in that footwork. Like I said, most of these shoes I don't get from Sneakers app. This one I got from Premier. This one, local skate shop. This one, CCS. This one from Tiffany, like the actual Tiffany website. From actual Supreme website. These are from Nike though. These are from my skate shop. So guys, only a couple of these things are actually from Nike. This one's from Nike. But most of these are from me putting in that footwork. So yeah, this video is super long. I've repeated my tips so many times, and this video is just, you know, it's gonna be uploaded unorganized, but this is how I do things. All right, it's just freaking, my YouTube channel is just a freaking paint splatter everywhere of my life. All right, just everything. All right, so yeah guys, I'm gonna end this video because I already explained the tips. I explained everything like 500 million times. I flexed my collection. But yeah guys, hopefully you took away something from this video. That's the whole point of this video, is because I want you guys to hit more hype sneakers. I want you guys to hit more hype sneakers. I hate when people take L's. I hate when I take L's. So I want you guys, everyone, to hit more hype sneakers. So hopefully you guys can follow this advice and you can get more W's. Let's freaking go. It's B Variety. I'm out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. 500 subscribers is the ghost story. Merry freaking Christmas. Happy freaking holidays. I love all of you guys. All right. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday, because I'm gonna actually upload this video like today. This one's not gonna be like a premiere thing. It's just gonna be uploaded today. It's Monday, so yeah, happy holidays guys. Merry Christmas. Stay safe. Much health, much wealth, more shoes for you guys in the future, and more video games for the channel guys. And let's freaking go. I'm out of here. Peace.